Hi everybody, Ricky here from Brifford Great Danes, a faith-based Great Dane breeder. This is day 4, even though it's really day 5. I'm going to try my best to stick to the 21 days, but life gets a little bit busy. Right, Dutchie? Dutchie wasn't feeling well, but she's awesome now. She's doing really well. So, this book, the reason they did 21 days, I think on the back, it says it takes just 21 days to establish a new habit. So it takes 21 days to establish a new habit. So I guess continuously if you're doing something. So because I'm doing a video and kind of working through this book together, it might take me a little bit longer. Try my best. I get a little hard on myself, but it's okay. It's okay to miss a day as long as you continue on and complete what you started. So day 4, being passionate means taking risks. Yep. It's a little cold out here in Jersey. Today was nice. I actually have the fire going back there. Got the dogs running around. The sun was out. It was like, I look bundled up, but it was one of those days where today's March 1st. So it's like that just, it's like we're getting close to that spring. So soon as it gets nice out, I love being outside. So me and my family were outside for a while, but it's getting a little chilly now. Okay, being passionate means taking risks. As we saw yesterday, to fulfill your true destiny, you must follow your instincts. Of course, if you don't, you may still find yourself living a comfortable life. You pay your bills, fill out all of the right forms, and live a life fitting in and doing it by the book. So, fitting in, doing it just like everybody else, robotic. But it's a book that was written by somebody else. So you'll be kind of just doing something, but it's somebody else's plan, somebody else's program. Come here, Dutchie. Come here, girl. You're aware of that nagging companion saying to you, this may look right, but does it feel right? Do you have a passion for your chosen path in life? So, that's tricky. So, family-wise for me, yes. I always wanted a family, children, the wife, the house, the whole thing. Yes, for me personally, that path is awesome. Work-wise, no. I am not content. I am working on it. Like to make a living selling dogs, puppies, making people happy, having healthy and a happy puppy and a family that comes and get this puppy, and it's like sharing the joy of, for me particularly, the Great Dane breed. So for me, it's something to do with therapy, dog work, working with, I just want to deal with good people, dogs, God, family. So all of that. So I'm trying to, a lot of times I start these videos with Brifford Great Danes, a faith-based Great Dane breeder, because I'm trying to, I want to intermesh everything into the movement that I want to go towards. And also, if it could, financially take care of me and my family, that's the whole thing here, right? I'm sorry, I get off track a lot, but this is what it's all, this is what it's all about. And anything that you're thinking of, please comment. Okay. Where was I? Do you have a passion for your chosen path in life? For many people, the answer is, how do I discover my passion? Today, I'm going to help you answer that question. See, I'm 45. It took me a long time. If I was reading this at 21, I would get it because I have always been a little in tuned and spiritual and kind of aware. But I'm not sure I would know what path. Maybe I would. Maybe it's always with us. but it gets clouded over, right? Like, so maybe our inner calling is always there, but it gets like overshadowed or knocked down. Like, hey, you can't do that. You can't be that. You'll find your passion in what inspires you the most. And what does the word inspire mean? It derives from the word in spirit. When you're inspired, you never have to ask about your purpose. You're living it. For one of my children, it's about riding horses and being at the stables. She's in heaven when on horseback or even cleaning out a stall filled with horse manure. Another daughter is only inspired when she's singing, writing music, or performing. She felt that way since she was 2. For another, it's her artwork and design that make her feel purposeful. For yet another, it's designing websites and creating computer programs for others. For me, it's writing. That's one thing for me too. I think writing is also one of mine. What's yours? Right? Like, it's fun to kind of play with this stuff, especially in your imagination, because nobody could get to you. Nobody could knock you down. So, it's fun to write it down and kind of play with what ifs. What could I be if I wanted? What do you want to be when you grow up? And that's me at 45 saying that. And it took me a long time to know what that is. Creating computer programs for others. This is about his daughters. For me, it's writing and speaking and creating products to help people become self-reliant. This has always been my passion, even as a young boy. What's your passion? What stirs your soul and makes you feel like you're totally in harmony with why you showed up here in the first place? Know this for certain. Whatever it may be, you can make a living doing it and simultaneously provide a service for others. I guarantee it. Wow. I need a highlighter. Wow. This is it for me, because it's like, I know what I love. I know my passion, but it's always the survival and the money. But how am I going to feed the family? How am I going to take care of myself? How am I going to feed the dogs? Oh my gosh. This is a big one. I'm going to highlight that and then do a little video, a little clip on just this paragraph and get into it. Being excited about life is infectious. It rubs off on others. I'm reminded of a whale watching trip I took where I observed a young woman I know named Beth. As she spoke to a group of people about humpback whales, her enthusiasm was palpable to the entire group aboard the boat. And the more passion she displayed, the more she seemed to inspire her audience. I've been aboard other boats and seen the impact of guides who merely go through the motions. People in the low energy environment don't leave the experience feeling inspired. So like, they're doing it just because it's a job. It's not really their passion. And people feel that energy. They know. They know. If you're in tune or not, your energy will know that energy. You don't even have to be aware kind of a person. Your energy will recognize their low or high or good or bad energy. Beth, on the other hand, feels a passion that she conveys to others every single day during the whale mating season, every day. You see, she studied marine biology in college and has always been fascinated by humpback whales and their amazing ability to travel between Alaska and Hawaii, to go 6 months without eating, to give birth in warm waters, and then navigate to cold waters on the return. For Beth, these whales are a part of God's mysterious, miraculous creation. Like, for me, that's the Great Dane. She's living her passion, and she inspires others by her enthusiastic way of being. In fact, everyone in this vicinity knows that expeditions with Beth are almost a guarantee that you'll not only get to see the whales, but that they'll dance and breach and even swim under the boat for you. It's as if the whales themselves respond to Beth's excitement. Their energy feels her energy. I'm a true believer in that. When you're enthusiastically living your passion, whatever it may be, you transmit spiritual signals, like I just said, to those around you that you're loving who you are, what you came here to be, and whoever comes into your field of vision. The only thing that will keep you from your passion is fear. The only thing that will keep you from your passion is fear. And that, fear of not being able to make money in your passion, that's a big one for me. Like, what's your fear? According to A Course in Miracles, there are only two basic emotions. One is fear, the other is love. You may fear the disapproval of others. Take that risk and you'll discover that you receive more approval when you don't seek it than when you do. Take that risk and you'll discover that you receive more approval when you don't seek it than when you do. So, don't look for, hey, do you think I should do this? Do you think I should breed dogs? You don't have to check in with the tribe. Where am I? You may fear the unknown. Take that risk as well. Wander in there, asking yourself, what is the worst thing that can happen if this doesn't work out? The truth is that you will just move beyond it. You're not going to starve to death or be tortured if it doesn't work out. Feels like that. Sometimes it feels like that. You might fear being successful. You may have been conditioned to believe you're inadequate or limited. The only way to challenge these absurdities is to go toward what you know you're here for and let success chase after you, as it most assuredly will. I love the way he adds almost guarantees. If you do this, this will happen. For sure. So it kind of cuts out any excuses. But what if? Or you may fear the biggest one of all. You may fear failure. The myth of failure. This may come as a surprise to you, but failure is an illusion. No one ever fails at anything. Everything you do produces a result. If you're trying to learn how to catch a ball and someone throws it to you and you drop it, you haven't failed. You simply produced a result. The real question is what you do with the result that you produce. It's like my son. He's playing Little League. He's 8 years old. I throw him a ball. He may miss it, but I'm always like, you know what? You tried. It's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Touchy. The real question is what you do with the results that you produce. Do you leave and moan about being a failure? Or do you say, throw it again? Until ultimately you're catching balls. Failure is a judgment. It's just an opinion. It comes from your fears, which can be eliminated by love. Love for yourself, love for what you do, love for others. Love for your planet. Just, if you stay in love, if you stay in God, it's a strong one for me. And it's hard to stay there, but if you stay there and move through there, when you have love within you, fear cannot survive. When you have love within you, fear cannot survive. Think of the message in this ancient wisdom. Fear knocked at the door. Love answered, and no one was there. I got to read it again. Fear knocked at the door. Love answered, and no one was there. That music that you hear inside of you urging you to take risks and follow your dreams is your intuitive connection to the purpose in your heart since birth. Be enthusiastic about all that you do. Have that passion with the awareness that the word enthusiasm literally means the God, enthos, within. I'm sorry. The passion that you feel is God inside of you, beckoning you to take the risk and be your own person. The passion that you feel is God inside of you, beckoning you to take the risk and be your own person. That's powerful. I found that perceived risks are not only risky at all once you transcend your fears. I'm sorry, let me start that again. I found that perceived risks are not risky at all once you transcend your fears and let love and respect in. When you produce a result that others laugh at, you're also stirred to laughter. When you respect yourself, stumbling allows you to laugh at yourself as an occasional stumbler. When you love and respect yourself, someone's disapproval is not something you fear and avoid. The poet Rudyard Kipling declared, "If you can meet triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same, yours is the earth and everything that's in it." The key word here is imposters. They're not real. They exist only in the minds of people. Not real, all that stuff going on in your mind. Let the world know why you're here and do it with passion. Let the world know why you're here and do it with passion. There's so much. This was great. God bless you all. Let's keep going with this. Let me know how you feel about this. Like, comment, subscribe. You could add me on all platforms. Just search Brifford Great Danes, and I'll be there. God bless.